Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Nia Cash, and I have 3 children that attend Triangle Swim School. They are ages 3, 6, and 8, and my oldest started swimming with Coach Matt in Triangle Swim School at 6 months. And my 6-year-old has been swimming since about 6 months as well and still currently swims. And my youngest, who's 3 and a half, started right at a year and currently swims with Triangle Swim School. So needless to say, we love Triangle Swim School. I want to tell you about an incident that happened this past summer. My children were invited to a pool party. It wasn't a birthday party or anything special, just a pool party. And the pool party was at a person's pool in their subdivision where they live at. So it's a pool pretty small in size, nothing too scary to take your kids to. And they actually hired a lifeguard to staff to work the party. And my children were having a good time. My 2 older children are pretty strong swimmers. My 3-year-old, who was 2 at the time, was not a strong swimmer but very comfortable in the water, and so we made sure to bring his life vest to the pool party. And both my husband and myself were there along with all the other parents. It wasn't a drop-off party. And in the beginning, the kids were all swimming and having a great time. My 3-year-old had his life vest on as normal. But after a while, he was ready to come out for a break, so we allowed him to come out, and he took his life vest off. And we were deciding it was time to make some food. And so my husband and I both, who we like to say we keep a pretty good eye on our kids, we made sure he was wrapped up in his towel and he was sitting in a chair. We were going to make our children's plates for lunch. And while we're making his plate, we hear a commotion behind us. And there he is being pulled out of the pool by the lifeguard. We had no idea. He had gone to the side of the pool, which we later found out parents said he left the table, was sitting at the side of the pool, and then made his way down the steps into the pool and proceeded to start drowning. So the lifeguard luckily got to him in time, thank goodness. And we still continued to stay at the pool party and have a good time. He ate his lunch, put his vest back on, went back in. He eventually got a little chilly and wanted to come back out. So the next time we decided we would make sure he kept his vest on. This time he took his vest off all by himself the second time. And I think there was a Kona ice truck at the pool party that had shown up, and I went to get the kids ices. But my husband was still at the pool but was looking at his phone, and I guess he thought that was good enough to be on his phone and still keep an eye on the kids. And once again, there was this commotion, and it was my child being dragged out the pool again. So we felt like awful parents, but I guess it happens, and we definitely have taken a lot of precautions since then. We've informed Coach Matt of what happened, and he's given us some excellent survival skills to reinforce with the kids. If you ever see a toy, don't go after it. Just get to the side first. And for myself and my husband, we have a no phone policy for ourselves when we're at the pool with our kids. Because as you can see, even though you're right there at the pool, it can happen. And thank God there was a lifeguard there. Because there were plenty of parents, but the lifeguard got to him first, despite, us being there, parents being there, older kids being there. So it was a very scary event, but everything, he was completely fine, and it was a lesson learned on everyone's behalf.
That was awesome.